Hi, Brittany with Fit by Britt. New mobility routine. Some of these things you've seen before, some of them I've added in just to have a nice solid mobility routine for you to do on a regular basis to keep the body healthy and the joints open and moving. Okay, so here we go. First one's gonna be the hip crossover. You've seen this one before. Arms are out to your side, diagonally out, feet together. I like to pick up my toes but keep my heels down. You're going to lower the knees to one side, keeping the shoulders down. Exhale with that magic breath. Find the opposition. And then to the other direction. With that breath, I'm going to squeeze and reach the knees away. I'm going to pull the ribs in so the opposite shoulder stays down. And we're going to do 5 on each side, 10 total. Use that magic breath. Opening your mouth. Exhaling, letting the air out like you're blowing fog on the window, causing a vibration through the body to help activate the muscles. 5 more. Squeeze and reach the knees, shoulder stays down, ribs and belly are pulling in. Two more. Palms stay firm. All these things are challenging because you're having to activate the entire body. Do everything gently, but everything is on. Okay, now we're going to go into 90-90 rock. So your feet are wider than hip distance. Okay, and you're going to lower the knees to one side, reaching the knees away. Feel the front of the hip opening up. Pulling the ribs in, belly in, and then pull back to center. Inhale. Exhale. See if that's a better angle. You'll feel how maybe if you have some tightness, this knee won't want to go down, this leg won't lie down. So you're just gently trying to send that magic breath to those tight spots to try to activate them. Collarbones open, shoulders back, trying to keep those rounded shoulders that we get from our day. We're also trying to work on those. Ribs and belly are drawing in as I reach and press the knees open and out. Creating that tension or that stretch in the body by reaching the 2 points in opposition. Okay, so that's supine 90-90 rock. Third one is 90-90 rock seated, okay? So you're starting with your legs wider than hip distance, bent, toes to the ceiling. If you need your arms behind you to help sit up, then totally totally put them behind you. If not, you can have your hands here just so they're out of the way. So you're gonna rock to one side. You can put your hands down, sit up nice and tall, trying to square the hips and the torso, pressing the knees down to help you sit up tall. Now there's no rush to get through this mobility routine. If you feel you go to a motion that feels tight or restricted, hold there, give 3 to 6 magic breaths to try to open up or turn on those muscles so we open up that range. Come back to center, alternate to the other side. Square up those hips, square up the torso, push down onto the knees to sit tall, magic breath. Go as slow or as flowing as possible. The more you do it, the more you'll work towards that flowing motion because then the body will be opening up. As you do the 90-90, your butt might move across the floor. Just make sure you have yourself enough space. We're doing everything in about 10 reps. 5 on each side. 2 more. Now, 90-90 rock to kneeling, okay? Your front leg side hand will go down. If you need to modify, you can put a block or a book or something to kind of elevate this arm so it's not so much back bend, okay? You're going to keep your feet and your knees right here and press up to a kneeling position. Reach the back arm, back leg arm, up and open up the chest to the ceiling, going into a back bend. I'm pressing my hips forward, I'm lifting up on my belly, and I'm pushing down onto the floor. Picking up my back hand, reach my arms forward, stick my butt out, chest and butt out, not allowing my body to round, and slowly coming down as fast as possible. Now, another modification here on this 90-90, if you're having trouble seated upright, is to be sitting on a bench or a block or something, a blanket. Rock back to center, and then the other direction. Back hand goes, front leg hand goes down. Press up to kneeling. Reach up and back. Press the hips forward, pull up on the belly. Arms go out in front of you. Stick your booty out. Try to sit down as slow and controlled as possible. That's 2. Let's flow. Or go as slow as you need to. You don't have to stay with me. You can pause. Go at your own pace. But I'm going to flow so the video is not too long for you guys. And if you want to flow with me, I can flow with you. Belly is always drawing in and up. Your armpits are always engaged. Strong, active body throughout the entire motions. Using that magic breath, directing it to where you feel tight. Our bodies will listen to us. You just got to tell it gently what to do. 2 more. Okay, come to standing. All right, mime, side bend, okay, like a mime. Okay, soft knees, okay, soft bend in the hips. You're gonna side bend up and over, directly to the side. Try not to collapse forward. We like to do that. We like to deactivate the back. Make sure you keep the back engaged and you're directly going to the side, okay? Belly is drawing in. Magic breath. Ten here, 5 on each side. Halfway. Make sure you're reaching up and out. I would rather you go extend that arm than collapse and go over this way. Chin is up. Collarbones lifting, belly pulling in and up. Hands behind your head for a rested bow with arm extensions. So, I'm gonna go here. You're gonna bow, keeping a flat back, okay? You only go as much as you can to have a flat back. If your tail starts to tuck, you stop. So flat back. Extend the arms up and out. Then bring them back behind your head as much as you can. And then come back up tall. 10. Bow. Reach. Keeping those arms lifted as much as you can. Bend. Lift. 9. Belly stays pulling in. 8. Try to keep those shoulders down. Try not to let those shoulders elevate here. Keep them down and back as you reach. 7. Keep the head pressing into the head so you don't tend to lower the head, keeping the spine in line. Halfway. 5. 4. 3. As your range opens up, don't be afraid to allow it to do so. Don't just stop your motion because that's where it stopped the first round, the first rep or second rep. 2 more. One more. Good. Okay. The next one's a little complicated. Okay. Reach, squat. Okay. So you're going to reach up, go for the edge, ribs down, shoulders down, but reaching from your side bodies. Okay. Keep your arms extended up. Squat down as much as you can. Hands come to the ground, keeping your chest up. Pressing your knees open here. You're going to stand up, forward fold. Magic breath. Keep your hands down. Try to bring your butt down as much as you can and bring your chest up. Press those knees open. They want to collapse in. Pick up your hands. Stand up. Got it? Arms up. Squat down. Hands down. Forward fold. Magic breath. Butt down, chest up, press the knees open, hands up, stand up. 2. Use that magic breath. It's important. It helps open up the body. Direct it to those tight spots. Can't tell you where they are because they're different from everybody. Halfway. 6. 7. 2 more. Last one, stay with me. Very nice, shake it out. All right, this next one, I'm going to show you the ideal. The ideal is pretty challenging, so if you need to, find a bench to sit on. Try to find one that is challenging for you, but still accomplishable, okay? The ideal is to hold this low squat. Have your chest up, and we're gonna reach up and open. Now, if you need to, you can prop yourself up. Give yourself a little support if it's too taxing to hold that low squat. So my bum is on the bench, but even though you're here, try to kind of lift out of it a little bit. Okay? I'll just keep demonstrating on the bench for you guys. All right? So I'm kind of leaning forward, keeping the weight over my feet. Okay? So yes, my knees might be over my toes. That's okay, no big deal. But keep your feet flat. Try not to let your heels come up. Okay? Magic breath as you reach up. Opening up the chest, keep pressing the knees open, don't let them fall in. And then alternate to the other side. That's 2. You're gonna get 5 on each side, 10 total. 3. 4. Keep those feet firm, knees opening. 5. 6. 7. Finishing the last few without the bench so you can see it without the bench. 8. I'm using my arm to keep my knees open. 2 more. Good. Stand it up, shake it out. All right. Next one's pretty challenging. Couple ways to modify. Even I have to modify. I can't go to the floor yet. Okay, so I use a low bench for me. You could even modify by having some bands to hold on to so you don't fall down. And you can control it or have you help get back up. Okay, but Cossack lunge, you're gonna have a wide stance. Okay, you're gonna sit to one side, lunging, meaning one leg staying straight, one leg bending. Okay, this toe will come up. I'm sitting up tall. I'm going to lower this bent knee inward, internally rotating at the hip, and then driving back open, and then standing back up. Okay? We need 10, but if you can't get 10, that's okay. Work up to it. No big deal. All right, other side. This is my more challenging side. Okay, toe comes up over here. I'm still sitting up tall. I'm going to try to internally rotate this hip. Don't worry about the foot. Do whatever the foot. If you've got a lot of internal rotation, it might just go down. Here, come back to center. You can start putting this foot back down as you stand it back up. Okay? Try to stand straight up. Try not to come to center, then stand up. 2. Toe up. No rush here. Just find the motions. Now try not to turn your whole body because then we don't really have internal rotation as much going on. Keep your hips square, internally rotate at the hip, femur moving in the socket, back open, drive it up. 3. Take your time, get your feet positioned, try not to let your toes turn out, try to keep them straight on here. Use that breath as you stand up, try not to hold it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Cossack lunge with internal rotation. Okay. All right. Scale. You do or do not. You don't have to use this as balance, but I'd rather you use something than worry about balance. Okay. So I call these scales. All right. So lift one leg. Reach that leg long. It does not need to bend just because you're lifting it. So I'm standing up nice and tall. I think of reaching my heel back. As my heel goes back, my torso goes down with it. So I'm getting a stretch in this standing leg. Make sure your knee is not locked. It stays soft. Make sure your hips stay square. You're not turning open. Okay, only go as much as you can handle. Your torso and your back leg are one straight line. And that's the way you come back up as well. All right, let's do 10 on each side here. 10. 9. Stay tall. No slouching. 8. Both feet stay facing forward. So as you go back, that toe should be pointing downwards. 7. 6. If you don't have a pole or something to balance on, you can just have your arms out to the side. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Other side. Turn so you can see me. You do not need to turn, of course. 10. 9. back up tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last one. World's greatest stretch. It's got quite a few things going on in it. If you need to modify, you can use a bench or a block. Okay, I'll show you with a block on the first rep just so you can see it. So you're gonna take a big lungey step out, big lunge, exaggerated, as big as you can. You're gonna put your left hand down on the floor. So if you can't go to the floor, you can use a block or a bench or a book or anything, ottoman, okay, to put your hand on. You can go here, here, or here, right? Back leg is straight and strong. Really squeeze that glute, push that heel away, pull up on that quad. Reach the, so if I took a lunge out with my right leg, my left hand goes down on the ground, right arm up to the ceiling, back leg is straight and strong. Open up the collarbone, set those shoulders back. Breathe. My foot is flat here. Now I'm going to take this reach, outstretched arm up to the ceiling, and I'm going to try to put it to my instep. I'm going to bend the back knee, but don't let my knee touch the ground. Then I'm going to rainbow this arm forward and around and lock out that back leg again. Putting both hands down. You can have another block here if you need to. You're going to cheat your back foot in just a little bit and try to straighten both legs. Magic breath. Both feet should be pointing forward, shoulders down and back, not allowing them to go into your ears. Try to pick up your hands and just push back. Don't miss that. That's work going on. Same thing here. Don't shuffle the feet forward to switch. Step back, step forward. Okay? Block moves to the other side if you have a modification. Reach up to the ceiling. Back leg is straight and strong. Shoulders down and back. Forearm to instep. Bend the back knee. Try not to lean forward. Go straight down. No leaning forward. Rainbow this arm up and around. Straighten that back leg again. Both hands go down. Cheat the back foot in a little bit. Straighten both legs. Pull up through the belly. Hands up if you can. Step back. All right, that's 2. I'm going to flow without the block now. Take your time if you need to. Here we go. Right foot forward. Left hand down on the ground. Right arm up to the ceiling. Forearm to instep. Rainbow that same arm around. Lock out that back leg. Open up the chest. Both hands down. Cheat the back leg in. Straighten both legs. Make sure you're getting that magic breath going in, directing it to those tight or weak spots. Left foot forward. Right hand down on the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Set those shoulders down and back. Keep that upper back active. Forearm to instep. Bend the back knee. Try to squeeze this knee in. Don't let it flare open. Rainbow that same forearm back. Straighten out that back leg. Both hands down. Cheat the back leg in. Only as much as you need to. Straighten both legs. Magic breath. Pull up through your belly. Hands up. There's 4. Let's keep going. Right foot forward, left hand down on the ground, reach up to the ceiling, back leg is strong, heel is reaching away, glute is active, forearm to instep, bend the back knee, rainbow that forearm around and back, straighten out that back leg, blow out the stress you're feeling in your body, hands down, cheat the back leg in, press the back heel down, straighten both legs, shoulders down and back, pick up the hands, step back. Left foot forward, right hand down on the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Shoulders down and back. Chest is lifting, back leg straight and strong. Forearm to instep. Squeeze that front knee in. Rainbow that forearm around and back. Straighten that back leg. Both hands down, cheek the back leg in. Pull up through your belly, shoulders down and back. Straighten the legs. Hands up, step back. Right foot forward, left hand down the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Forearms instep. Rainbow that forearm around and back. Straighten that back leg. Both hands down. Straighten both legs. Hands up. Step it back. Left foot forward. Right hand down the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Forearms instep. Try not to lean forward. Keep that knee squeezing in. Rainbow that forearm around and back. Open up the collarbones. Hands down. Cheek the back leg in. Hands up. Step back. 2 more. Right foot forward. Left hand down the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Forearms instep. Bend the back knee. Rainbow that arm around. Straighten that back leg. Strong leg. Both hands down. Straighten both legs. Magic breath. Step it back. Left foot forward. Right hand down on the ground. Reach up to the ceiling. Back leg is strong. Forearm to instep. Bend the back knee. Squeeze the front knee in. Rainbow that forearm around and back. Both hands down. Cheek the back leg in. Pull up through your belly. Shoulders down and back. Straighten both legs. Press that back heel down. And push it back. Good job. So that's our new mobility routine. Tough, but think about how good the body's going to feel all around if we do this on a regular basis. Enjoy.